Friends, exactly 60 years ago, in 1965, a quiet man with thick glasses made one decision. That decision changed the history of investing forever. His name? Warren Buffett. And today, in 2025, that man has finally said, "I'm retiring." No more letters, no more meetings, no more guidance. So today, let's sit together like friends and decode how one bad decision became the greatest success story ever, and what you and I can learn from it. Stay till the end, because the last lesson is not about money, it's about life. And trust me, this will change how you see success. Let's go back to 1965, America. Cold factories, no computers, no fancy startups. There was a company called Berkshire Hathaway. What did it do? It made clothes, textile manufacturing, old machines, low profits, bad future. Most investors avoided it like spoiled milk, but one man looked at it and said, this looks cheap. The price of the stock? Just $7.50. Warren Buffett thought this company is undervalued, so he invested a big amount. But soon, reality hit. The company was bad, very bad. The management, weak. Decisions, poor. Future, almost zero. Buffett later said, "This was one of my biggest mistakes. It was like buying a cheap umbrella and realizing it has holes only after it starts raining." So what did he do next? Most people, when they make a mistake, do one of two things. 1, cry about it. 2, ignore it. Warren Buffett did something different. He said, "If the management is bad, I'll become the management." Boom. He became CEO and chairman of Berkshire Hathaway in 1965. Now think about this. He didn't quit. He didn't sell in panic. He took responsibility. From that day, Berkshire was no longer a textile company. Slowly, patiently, Buffett transformed it. Insurance, banks, Coca-Cola, Apple, American Express. He didn't chase trends. He didn't run fast. He walked, slow, steady, year after year, decade after decade. While others were gambling, he was compounding. And then magic happened. Remember the price? $7.50. Today, almost $750,000 for one share. That's nearly 100,000 times growth. In percentage terms, more than 1 crore % return. No shortcuts, no hype, just value. And now, after 60 years of leadership, in 2025, Warren Buffett announced, "I'm retiring." No more annual letters, no more meetings. Those letters were like free MBA classes, and in his final message, he left behind timeless lessons. Let's break them down very simply. Lesson 1. Focus on value. Wealth will follow. People often ask, "This stock is expensive. Can it still go up?" Let me explain like you're 5. A cheap toy can break tomorrow. An expensive toy can last 10 years. Price doesn't matter. Value does. A penny stock can fall 90%. A costly stock can still double. The real question is the company creating value? If yes, price will follow. Same in life. If you increase your skills, your thinking, your honesty, money will chase you. But value alone isn't enough. Alert. Lesson 2. Avoid bad investments and frauds. Warren Buffett and Charlie Munger saw many frauds. Big companies, big names, fake numbers. And guess what? Most people were never punished. Financial assets are dangerous. Why? Because you can't touch them. A house? You can see it. Gold? You can hold it. Stocks? Just numbers on a screen. So Warren Buffett says, if you feel even slight doubt, walk away. Missing an opportunity is better than losing sleep. So where should you invest? Target Lesson 3.
circle of competence. Buffett says, if you want to beat a chess champion, don't play chess, play your game. He invested only in what he understood: insurance, consumer brands, simple businesses. Even at 80+ years, he avoided things he didn't understand. No shame. Your circle doesn't need to be big, it needs to be clear. But even kings make mistakes. Repeat. Lesson 4. Learn from mistakes and move on. Buffett openly admits, I made many mistakes. Wrong valuations, wrong people, wrong timing. But one thing he never did was, he never said, I wish, I hope, someday. If it was wrong, he corrected it fast. Painful? Yes. Necessary? Absolutely. The biggest mistake is delaying correction. Now comes the most important lesson. Choose your heroes carefully. Buffett says, choose your heroes carefully. You'll become like them. He spoke about Alfred Nobel, a man who decided how he wanted to be remembered. That decision created the Nobel Prize. Now pause. Ask yourself, how do I want people to remember me? Then live towards that answer. Money ends, fame fades, character remains. So what's the final message? Let's quickly recap. Choose the right role models, learn from mistakes, play only your game, stay away from frauds, and keep creating value. If you're investing, look at value, not price. If you're living, make yourself valuable. Wealth will follow. Friends, that's all for today's video. Now tell me, which lesson touched you the most? Comment below, like, and share with someone who needs this today. Thank you, and goodbye.